Hello everyone, hopefully you're having a great day. Microsoft, Meta, Google, those are the top three stocks that I bought in May 2026, and I wanted to talk about them for a little bit, and I wanted to give you guys some insight about some of the earnings reports and what the future looks like for these three companies. I wanted to start off with Microsoft. 25% drop from the 52-week high, and it's down 14% year to date. I've invested a little bit of money into Microsoft, as you can see. That's why I put the photos there so you guys see the real deal, right? I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that say, hey, this company will make you millions, or buy before this date or else you won't be rich, or all this clickbait stuff. I want it to be honest. I want to show you where I'm actually putting my money, and it's really up to y'all to make those decisions. I'm not a financial advisor. But yeah, let's talk about Microsoft. From the April 29th Q3 earnings, they've been up $82.9 billion in revenue all year, 18% year over year. Net income's up $31.8 billion, up 23% year to year, and their operating income is $38.4 billion, up 20% year to year. Their earning per share is 4.27, which is up 23% year over year. When it comes to Microsoft, I think they have great cash flow. I don't think their PEG is too bad. Anything around 1, in my opinion, is good. And they have a decent cash flow. So that's definitely something that you should also take note of before buying Microsoft. And Microsoft's just been doing really well, not only when it comes to the AI platform that they have with Copilot, but Microsoft Azure has also been popping off with the revenue up 40%. And going back to Microsoft's AI, Copilot, and everything they've been developing with that, it's surpassed 37 billion annual growth. Those are kind of the highlights, I guess, of Microsoft as a whole, but you can't forget what else Microsoft can do, right? If we're talking about Windows, Office 365, LinkedIn, GitHub, Azure, Copilot, I'd say that Microsoft has definitely a big moat, and I don't see Microsoft stopping anytime soon, which is why I put a good amount in. I think it's a great time to buy, and I think that Microsoft has a lot of growth potential in the near future. The next company I'm going to talk about is Meta. Meta is down 23% from its 52-week high. It's down 8% year to date. Its revenue is $56.3 billion, which is up 33% year to date. Its net income is $26.8 billion. It's up 61% year over year. And its earning per share is 10.44, which is 62% up year over year. Meta has a great profit margin, 32.84. The PEG growth is great. It's below 1. It's 0.93. Its cash flow is $25 billion. Over the past year, Ray-Ban Meta sales have tripled. We also have a large, strong ad revenue of $56 billion, which is up 33%. And the user growth between Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Threads is up 4%. So now there's a total of 3.56 billion users that use any of these platforms. I'm continuing to buy Meta because the price is very welcoming. I do think Meta has a lot of growth potential as well. I am quite cautious about where they plan to put all their money because a lot of it seems to be put into AI development, and that could lead to free cash flow kind of dipping in the near future if they continue to overspend, in my opinion. But the CapEx has increased by about 10 to 20 billion, all the way up to 125 to 145 billion. And they continue to have strong revenue when it comes to ad engines and family of app businesses, such as WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. I don't see any of those social media platforms slowing down anytime soon, just because this new generation seems to be very tied into social media. And down the line, if they could potentially collaborate with TikTok or any of these other major, I would say, apps that kids and even adults use, I feel like Meta's profitability is definitely going to rise. The last company I want to talk about is Google. It's about a 1% drop from the 52-week high. Obviously, my 52-week high is always changing based off of how I have my little algorithm running, or my little formula. And it's up 22 year to date. It's up 22%. So that's something to be wary of. Even though Google is a great company to buy, this month I did put in a little less. I put in about $70, and that is because you do not know when Google's going down, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit on the sidelines. I got to lock in, and I got to put a couple dollars into Google. Revenue's at 109 billion, which is up 22%. Net income is 62.6 billion, which is up 81%. Earnings per share is 5.11, which is up 82%. Operating income is 39.7 billion, which is up 30%. I'm really liking the price over earnings growth, 1.78. It is a bit high, but it really comes down to you as to whether you think that's worth buying or not because of the somewhat high number. Ideally, anything around 1 is decent. Anything above 1, it could be a bit risky. It could be a bit overvalued, but in my opinion, I think Google has a lot of potential when it comes to how high it could go in terms of price per share this year. And the cash flow is 27 billion, so it's definitely very great. Google Cloud hit a $20 billion milestone, which is up 63%. Google Search and other revenue grew 19% to 60.4 billion. YouTube ad revenue grew 11% to 9.9 billion. And Google now has 350 million paid subscribers across YouTube Premium, Music, and Google One. So it's definitely a large milestone. And I believe that more and more people will continue to subscribe to what Google has to offer. Waymo's autonomous driving unit also surpassed 500,000 fully autonomous rides per week, which is something I was unaware of. So I'm really curious to see what Google does with that. Could it compete with Tesla? Who knows? Who knows? I guess time will tell. In my opinion, I think Google has a lot of services that they can provide. Google Gemini, Google Cloud, its collaboration with YouTube, Google Search, the browser Google, which is used on a majority of computers, and its soon-to-be Waymo autonomous driving service. Those are all great products, and I think it provides Google with a good moat as to why you should contribute to this company. The price is a bit high now, 22% above the year-to-date price, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't invest a little something into Google. If anything, I recommend dollar cost averaging as of right now because you don't know when it will stop peaking, but at the same time, you don't want to wait on the sidelines while this company continues to gain momentum and continue to rise in terms of price. So those are my top 3 stocks I recommend buying. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I do believe that these companies have a lot of growth potential. And right now, I think each company is definitely trying to be one of the first companies to really take AI to the next level. But at the same time, competition drives innovation. And I look forward to seeing what each of these 3 companies do. We're going to the moon. I'll continue to make videos, whether it be finance. I'm definitely going to release more personal videos in the future, talking about other various topics that I find online. Like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for tuning into this video.